Thanks for checking out the Giant Monster Aftermath YouTube channel. My name is Brian, and today I'm going to showcase my entire Nintendo Switch collection. Let's get started.
Alright, getting started, we're just going to go one by one. First up, we have 1971 Project Helios. It's like a top-down shooter game. Haven't put much time into it yet. Next, we have A Robot Named Fight. It's a premium edition release. I think it's number 4. Yeah, premium edition number 4. And I just love the art style they do on this and the extra sleeves and everything. Really love that brand. Next, we have Abzu. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Underwater game, exploration game. This is super rare release. My copy's still sealed at the moment, as you can see by the sticker there. And I've played it on Xbox, and I just like having it on Switch. Might as well be able to play it portably. Next up is a Gelos, or a Gelos. It's a little side-scrolling game. It's okay. I picked it up on Amazon back when it was on sale. Animal Crossing, I mean, what do I need to say? It's Animal Crossing. Everybody loves this game. My kids have put so many hours into it. I've put a few as well. Astral Chain, this is one of the games I'm playing currently. Really love the combat in it, where you can control the different summons and the way you can wrap the chains around the enemies and everything. It's a super fun game. I love the playability and gameplay of it. This is the Atelier Mysterious Trilogy. It has Fierce, Sophie, Liddy, and Sueli, I think that's how you pronounce it. And they're alchemists, and I haven't even opened it yet, but I really wanted to add it to my collection. This is the first Atelier Ryza. I've put a few hours into it. I love the character development. Just a pretty good game overall. And this is Atelier Ryza 2. It's the second game that came out. This game is actually still sealed, and I haven't opened it yet because I'm trying to go ahead and beat the first one before I jump into this one. A classic, it's the BioShock collection. As you can see from the green tag there, I think I picked it up on Black Friday really cheap, so had to add it to my collection. Next we have, if I can get it to focus, Bladed Fury. This is also another Black Friday pickup. The developer was selling a bunch of the games cheap, and as you can see there, it comes with a digital OST included. And here we have Blaster Master Zero. This is a limited run release, as you can see there. I haven't opened it yet. Where these come in so many months after ordering them, I kind of forget that I have them. And I just gotta stick them on a shelf. And as you'll see with this one, if I can get it to clear up here, this is a Blaster Master Zero 2. Also from limited run. I don't know why they didn't include them on the same cartridge, but you know, they got to make them money. This right here is Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2. I don't think I own the first one, a physical copy of the first one. I do need to pick it up at some time. I've played it on Xbox and really enjoyed them. Bravely Default 2. This game I haven't got much into yet. I really enjoyed the first one that came out way back in the day, and also I don't know if you consider it a second one or not on the 3DS, but I've also played through that as well. This one's Brothers. This is a great game. Super rare release also. My copy still hasn't been opened because I have beat it several times on Xbox, and I just really wanted to have it to play portably one day, so had to add that. Bug Fables. Now, I've heard a lot of great things about this. It's a limited run release, and I had to go ahead and pick it up for the Switch. I haven't put too much time into it yet, just mainly started at the beginning of it actually. Here we have the Castlevania Anniversary Collection. It's another limited run game, surprise, and it's got so many of the classic games on there, and just so nostalgic. And if I can get this to clear up here, this one is Chrome Squad. It's another super rare release. It was also on Xbox, surprisingly, so I have played bits and pieces of it. My copy on the Switch is currently sealed. I'll try it another time on the Switch. Clockwork Aquario. This is a strictly limited release game, as you can see there. They're also a limited release company. This just came in the mail like right before the year ended, so I haven't even got a chance to try it out yet, but cool story behind it. Collection of Mana. This was a Christmas gift I received, so I was happy to have that. I've been wanting to add it to my collection for a while now, so glad to have that finally. Up next is Cooking Mama Cookstar. If you've played any Cooking Mama game, this is, very similar. My daughter likes to play it. So does my wife, so figured I'd add it to the collection. Here is Creeks. This is another super rare release. Came out a few months ago. I haven't opened it, as you can see. It's still sealed copy. It's supposed to be a puzzle game, which I really enjoy puzzles for Nintendo Switch, so I'd like to try that out soon. Here we have Crosscode. Now this game is great. I've played many hours into this, and as you can see, I just had to have the Steelbook edition for the Nintendo Switch. Nothing comes in it, unfortunately, but it's still Steelbook nonetheless, so happy to have it to my collection. Up next we have Cthulhu Saves Christmas. This is like a tactical RPG featuring Cthulhu, and it's very humorous and pretty enjoyable. Next we have Dendara, another super rare release, and as you'll see, with most of my super rare games, I still haven't opened it up yet, so maybe one day for that one. Here we have the Dark Side Detective, another super rare release, and if you haven't noticed yet, I'm going in alphabetical order, so I'll just have all the limited release games kind of spread out amongst themselves. Here we have Darksiders War Mastered Edition. Almost said remastered, but I like it because it has the black spine compared to the red ones that every other Switch games have, along with the black border on top. So once I found that anomaly, I had to add it to the collection. This is Darkwood, another super rare game. I actually have played this quite a bit. As you can see, stickers missing in the back there. I've played a little bit of it, but I like to keep it as if it looks sealed, so it looks nice on the shelf. But fun game, nice little survival horror. This is Deadly Premonition Origins. Whenever I found out Deadly Premonitions had a sequel coming out, I immediately jumped on Amazon and bought this version. This, however, is just the first one, a collector's edition of the first one, as you can see here. So I was like, well, I guess I'll keep it because, might as well need the first one. I haven't even opened this one yet, so what I really wanted was the second one. So up next here is Deadly Premonition number 2, A Blessing in Disguise. And this is the second game that I believe is exclusive to the Nintendo Switch, so really happy to have it here. And I haven't actually played all the way through it yet, but it's on my list of to play games, all of our backlist. Oh, this is Dragon Quest Builders 2, and as you can see here, I got it on sale at Walmart for 25 bucks. It was in the clearance section, so I had to pick it up. I've been playing it on Xbox Game Pass, so I figured I'd leave that copy sealed for now. Up next, this is the Ultimate Doom Collection that Limited Run put out. I think it was like Doom 2, Doom 3, and the N64 version of Doom, so I had to get that, need that for my collection. This is Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. It's a visual novel, which I haven't really played any of them, but my daughter watches YouTube videos about it, so I mainly picked it up to kind of check it out and possibly let her play it in the future. This is Dog World. It's a super rare game, as you can see. This is sealed. It's one of their recent releases, so I haven't even looked it up, to be honest. I just kind of purchased it to add to the collection. Next we have the Distraint Collection. This was a Play Asia exclusive, I believe, and it comes with a giant sticker here in the front. On occasion, I'll take the stickers out and use them, so for this one I just left it in there sealed. Up next we have Disaster Report 4. This is an NIS release, as you can see there. I really like the collectability of the games they release, and I also recall playing Disaster Reports on my PlayStation 2 when I was younger, so I picked it up for just to see what the sequels would be like. This is Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. I'm a huge Digimon fan, so I had to pick this up, add it to the collection. It's an RPG, and you know, I had to have it. Can't wait for the new one. This one coming up is called Destiny Connect, and as I stated earlier, it's a NIS release, so I went ahead and picked it up for that factor. I haven't put any time into it or anything, so I'm not sure of the gameplay or how the game is, but it's nice to add it to the collection. And here we have Deponia Collection. This is a recent super rare release. I think it comes with 4 games. It was actually a little bit more expensive than their normal releases, so that upset quite a few people. I usually buy the 3-pack games at a time, so I didn't really notice the price increase, but nonetheless. Here's Demon's Tier Plus. This is the recent premium edition release. I think it's premium edition number 3, and as you can see, just the amount of the work they put into this beautiful case it has, and it's just, I just love the art, and premium edition just does a great job, and I appreciate everything they do with their releases, and I'll continue buying them you know, as they come out with more. This is Deathmark. I actually have not put any time to this game. It was on sale on GameStop's website for like $8, so I figured I'd go ahead and pick it up for that price, add it to the collection. Alright, let's see here. We have Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. It's you know, it's Dragon's Dogma. It looks pretty good on the Switch. Here's a copy of FIFA 18. It is brand new, sealed, that I got at Walmart for $1. I'll probably never play it, but I had to pick it up for $1. Here we have Earthlock. It's a super rare release. My copy, I believe, is still sealed. This game was like a Games with Gold a couple years back, so I played through it. It's a fun, nice little RPG. I'd like to own it on the Switch there. Here's a recent release. It's called Ember. It's you play as a firefighter, and it's first-person view, so I thought my kids would enjoy it, and went ahead and picked it up and checked it out. Alright, here we have Evoland, and as you can see, this game has been broken into. It's really enjoyable. It's like an RPG where the game evolves digitally as you play it, just kind of showing off the how our technology has progressed through game making. It's a super fun game. Here's a most recent pickup. It's a Fatal Frame, made him of Blackwater. It was originally a Wii U exclusive, but they brought it over to the Switch, and it's currently digital only, but you can purchase the physical copy from playasia.com, which is what I did whenever it came out. Here is Faerun. It's another super rare game. As you can see, I've also broken into this one. It's like a couple of, it's actually 2 games, I believe. I've played a little bit of it just to test it out. I haven't put that much time in it, so I can't tell much anymore about it. Up next here is Fimble. This is it's like a action fighting game. I don't really have much to say about it. Final Fantasy IX. This is a East Asia software or Play Asia release, excuse me. And you know, why would you not want to add Final Fantasy IX to your collection? Here's Fire Emblem, 3 Houses. I mean, it's Fire Emblem. I don't know what else to say. What hasn't been said. It's a great game to add to your collection. Definitely check it out. And up next, here we have the Fire Emblem Warriors. It's okay game. You know, it's a take on the Fire Emblem characters, so it's alright. Here we have the Flower Collectors. This is another super rare release. I have not put any time into this either. As you can see, this one is still sealed. I haven't opened it up or anything, so I don't really know what to say. I just had to add it to the collection for the super rare games. Here's G.I. Joe Operation Blackout. This was another game that was on sale for GameStop for like $8, so I went ahead and picked that up as well. Here we have Ghost of a Tale. This is another super rare game, and I believe I have opened this one up and played with it, and as you can see, used the sticker in it and taking the cards out. And it's a fun little game. I didn't put too many hours into it. It's really nice, artful. I like that about that game. Here's Giga Wrecker Alt. I have never played this game. I think it was at Best Buy, and it's one of the limited run releases at Best Buy, so I grabbed it for the collection. This is Griffin Knight Epic. This is a side-scroller shooter where you're a knight riding a griffin. It's a strictly limited release, so I think they're sold out already, but I like side-scroll shooters, so I went ahead and picked it up for the collection. It's fun to have. And here we have Hades. I mean, this game got great praise. It took a lot of me to not purchase it digitally, so I patiently waited for the physical copy to come out, and it's super enjoyable. I'm so glad I picked it up. Here we have Hell Warders. This was actually another game that was on sale. Picked it up probably for like $8 or $9. I haven't put any time into it yet, so not really sure how great of a game that is. Here we go. This is a Holy Potatoes Compendium, and this game is one of the Black Friday deals that I had picked up. This game was on sale from its publisher site for like $10, so I figured 3 games for $10. You know, it's a good pickup, so I had to have it. And here we have the Hotline Miami collection, and it's great to have this physical copy of it. It's, you know, just to be able to play portably anywhere I go. Up next is the Five Nights at Freddy's core collection. It's 4 different games. I think it's like 1 through 4, and the sister collection. Nice little collection to have and add to the catalog of games I got. Next is a visual novel. I haven't played it yet, but I've heard great things about it. It's called The House of Fata Morgana, or Fata Morgana. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It was a limited run game, so I went ahead and picked it up. I'll probably try it out one day soon. Up next is, if I can get it to clear up here, it's Hypnospace Outlaw. I haven't played this game yet. It was just interesting sounding, so I went ahead and picked it up. Here's another super rare video release. It's Inmost. It's supposed to be a short game. Went ahead and picked it up because heard some great things about it. Here we have another super rare release. This is Ita. I haven't opened it yet either. It's supposed to be like a bullet hell adventure game. Sound interesting, and went ahead and picked it up for the collection. And here is Joe Devers' Lone Wolf. It's another super rare game. If you haven't noticed, I have quite a bit of them. I don't have them all, unfortunately. Next we have a copy of Just Dance 2021. I actually bought this for my daughter for Christmas 2 years ago, so yeah, she don't play it much anymore, but had a few fun times with it. This is Kentucky Route Zero. I played this on the Xbox, so my copy isn't opened yet, but it's a fun little game, kind of short, about 4 or 5 hour game, but really enjoyable. Next we have Killer Queen Black, and surprisingly I found this at a vendor's mall, really cheap, and looks like it comes with a some type of sticker things that go over your controller Joy-Cons, so thought that was kind of neat. Next we have Knights and Bikes. This is a limited run game, and per usual with a lot of the games I've played, this game came out on Xbox Game Pass, so I've been playing it there, and my copy's still sealed currently. Here we have Kowloon High School Chronicles, and I think this game was like a PS1 game that came out only in Japan, so I'd never heard of it, but I went ahead and picked it up. It's like a dungeon crawler game, pretty interesting. And speaking of dungeon crawlers, this is Labyrinth of Refrain Coven of Dusk, and as you can see, it's a NIS America release, so definitely had to pick that up for the collection. Next is Lingerser 1 and 2. It's also an NIS game. Surprisingly, I found this at GameStop for like 25 bucks, and I thought it was a great deal, so I went ahead and picked it up to add it to the collection, and it's currently one of the RPGs I'm playing right now, so looking to see how that finishes out. Here's The Last Day of June, another super rare game, kind of a recent release. Haven't played anything, heard anything about it. Next we have Trails of Cold Steel 3, and this is the extracurricular edition. This is another game I just spotted at GameStop and picked it up. Had some lenticular cards included with it. I thought that was kind of neat little addition, since you rarely get anything with games these days, so I really enjoyed that about it. Next we have Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I mean, it's a masterpiece. I don't really know what else to say about that. It's just an amazing game. Must play. Here we go. This is Littlewood for super rare. It's a super rare release. I haven't heard much about it, but this sold out like immediately, so I'm really glad that I managed to get a copy and try it out eventually. Here we have Little Inferno. This is another super rare release, and as you can see, I think I've opened it up and played a little bit of it. Not really a memorable game. It might still be available on the Super Rare's website, to be honest. I don't recall. Next, this is Little Nightmares Part 2, and this is a great game. It's like a little puzzler platformer game, and it's super creepy. I really enjoy it. Here we have The Lonely Mountain Downhill. This is another game that I've played on Xbox Game Pass. Super fun, really enjoyable bike riding game. So I went ahead and picked it up from Super Rare. Here we have Luigi's Mansion number 3, and I mean this game is awesome. I love playing through it. It's just a super great game to own on the Nintendo Switch. I recommend it to anybody who's interested in the Luigi Mansion series. It's great. And this right here is a double pack of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Edition and Super Mario Party. And I found this at like a thrift store. It was on sale, so I went ahead and just picked it up, and it was sealed. So, but I went ahead and opened it up, and it's you know, it's just a great double pack, 2 great games, and happy to have it in my collection. And here we have is the Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. It's a fun little turn-based RPG, and it's kind of interesting seeing Nintendo's characters mash in with the Rabbids. It's neat. This is Metal Unit. It's another recent release from Super Rare Games, so I haven't played it at all. Went ahead and purchased it and just added it to the collection. And here we have Metroid Dread. I refrained from buying this when it released because I had a feeling I was going to get it for Christmas, which I did, and I'm happy to have it now, and I started playing it literally a couple days ago, so I'm really enjoying it so far. This is Miitopia. This is like a create your own RPG adventure, I believe. I bought it for my daughter, and she put so many hours into it and loved it to pieces. So I haven't actually played any of it yet, so I'll need to play that one day soon. This is Minecraft. You know, it's Minecraft on the Switch, so don't really have anything else to say about that. It's, you know, it's Minecraft. It's great. This is The Missing J.J. Macfield and the Island of Memories. And it's a limited run game, but I believe my copy is the one of the Best Buy versions of it, not the limited release version or cover art. This is My Riding Stables. I bought this for my daughter thinking she might be interested in it. I don't know if she's played it yet, to be honest. And here we have the Neo Geo Pocket Color Collection. I think this is volume 1. This was on limited run. It's not a limited run release, but they had it available on their website, and as you can see, it's got like 10, 12 games on there, so super cool to have. Like to have that on the Switch. This is a Nexomon Extinction. It's kind of like a Pokemon clone. I've played a little bit of it. It's okay. It's you know, if you like Pokemon, you'll probably dig it a little bit. Here we have Ni no Kuni. This is the first one. I played it back on the PS3 when that came out, and had a lot of joy out of that. Here's the Ninja Gaiden Master Collection. I just got this in the mail the other day. This is from PlayAsia, and it's 3 Ninja Gaiden games together on the Switch, and it's a great thing to own. If you don't have it, definitely check it out. This is No More Heroes. It's a limited run release of the original No More Heroes game, and next is the No More Heroes 2, and it's also from limited run. I'm not sure why they didn't combine these into like a, you know, double pack or something. Would have been easier, but I guess they needed that money. Here we have No Straight Roads. This is one of those GameStop deals that I found. It was like $7 or $8, so I went ahead and picked it up and added it to the collection. Here we have Octopath Traveler. This game is awesome. I love the art style of it. I put several hours into it with a couple of the different characters you can choose from. Started out with a merchant. It's pretty fun. I haven't played much. I haven't beaten it or anything, or put too many hours into it, but it's super enjoyable. Next we have Old School Musical. It's a super rare game. I don't know much about this. I picked it up just to have it from the super rare catalog. Next we have Panzer Dragoon. This is a limited run release, but I believe my copy is from Best Buy. It's not the original limited run cover art, so a little bit difference in the variations there. And next we have Paper Mario Origami King. It's okay. I've played a little bit of it. It's enjoyable. I haven't beat it or anything. My wife plays it quite a bit, so it's an alright game. Went ahead and added it to the collection. And this here is the it's the Pigeon Dev Games Collection. This is Premium Edition number 2. It's and I'm gonna go ahead and open it up here. It's such a great setup how they have this with the cover sleeve and the game itself and the outer case. As you can see, the game here, I'll open it up. It's got the patch that you have. You have to complete a challenge on a card in the game, and after you complete the challenge, you post it to prove it, and you get one of the patches. So I thought that was such a cool twist on the game, on the modern games, that yeah, I had to have it. And Premium Edition, definitely check those guys out. They do great work. Here we have Farlap. It's a horse racing game. I've never played it. I just bought it because it's kind of a hard game to get a hold of. Next here we have Plants vs. Zombies. It's the Neighborhood Complete Edition. I got it on Black Friday for like $10, so went ahead and picked it up just to have it in the Switch collection. Here we have Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. It's a remake of the original Pokemon Yellow, and it's okay. I played through it, actually beat it, so it's a nice little nostalgia trip. This is Pokemon Shield, the more recent Pokemon releases. It's okay too. I haven't beat it yet. I got to like the 4th or 5th gym, and kind of got burned out on all the Ultra Evolutions. Here we have Poison Control, the Contaminated Edition. As you can see, it's an NIS America release, so went ahead and picked that up and added it to the collection. Haven't got to play it yet. This is another super rare game. It's called Project Warlock. It's like a Doom clone, first-person shooter in that style. Super cool. I love the art style in it. Lots of crazy villains and stuff to shoot. It's pretty fun. Here we have Raging Justice. This is a strictly limited game, one of their earlier releases actually, and it's a super fun like a beat 'em up style game. Me and my daughter have put a few hours into it. It's really fun. This is Razion EX or X. It's a shoot 'em up that NG Dev had released, and it's very, very low print. I got really lucky and managed to snag that when it came out. Here we have Remothered, Broken Porcelain. I think it's like a survival horror game. I haven't played it yet. It was just really cheap at GameStop, so I picked it up. This is Ring Fit Adventure. This is really cool. It came boxed with like the ring and the little thing you strap around your leg. It's really neat. I like the gameplay, and it's fun. Nothing too challenging though. This is Roki, another super rare release. I have not opened this or put any time into it, so I don't know anything about this game, but I wanted to add it to my collection. This is the RPG Maker MV, and I remember playing the RPG Maker as a kid on PlayStation 1 and really enjoying it, so when this released, I went ahead and picked it up. And besides, it's an NIS release, so it's a definite must-have that I wanted to add to the collection. So haven't put any time into it yet, but perhaps I'll try to make an RPG one day. And here we have Saga Frontier Remastered. Haven't played this yet. This is, I think I bought it from PlayAsia, so I just really wanted to add that to the collection and have just in case I want to try it out. Here we have Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. I've heard really good things about this, and it was recommended to me from a friend, so I purchased it a few days back and haven't put any time into it yet. Here we have Scribblenaught. It's like a mega pack of, I guess, both games. I bought this for my daughter. I'm not sure if she's played it yet. Here we have Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game, and I'm happy to see this release. It was a limited run release, so I definitely had to pick up a physical copy just to have that in the collection. This game is Shaq Fu, and I don't really know much about this game. It was like $4 or $5 at Walmart, so I went ahead and picked it up because it was so cheap. Here we have Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. I originally had this on the PlayStation 2, but it's kind of cool to have it on the Switch and be able to play it on the go. It's like remastered. It's okay on the remaster. And Shin Megami Tensei 5. This is another Christmas gift that I have not opened yet or started playing yet, so I'm hoping to get into it really soon. Here we have Smoke and Sacrifice. I don't know much about this game. It's a super rare release. I think it's probably still available for sale on their website as well if anybody wants to pick that up. Snipper Clips Plus, as you can see, this was on sale for $9 at Walmart, so I figured, you know, sealed Switch game, $9, why not? Went ahead and picked that up. This is SNK 40th Anniversary Collection. This was at Best Buy. I think it might be a limited run game. I'm not completely sure, but I really enjoy the SNK library, so I picked that up. It's really fun. Sonic Forces, you can see by the purple tag there, it's I got it from Black Friday for like $10. Went ahead and picked it up. I figured I'd go ahead and add that to the collection at that price point. Here we have Speed Limit. This is another strictly limited game that surprisingly actually came in a, you know, fast fashion after placing the order. So it's a pretty fun game, little run and gun kind of game. It's fun. Here we have Splatoon 2. It's it's Splatoon Part 2. It's fun online. I put a lot of hours into it, but haven't played it much here lately. And this is Star Wars Pinball. This was on sale at Walmart at real cheap, like $9-10, so had to pick that up and add it to the collection. Okay, up next we have Sonic Colors. This is the bigger box collection. Comes with like a little Sonic keychain. I haven't opened it yet. I just picked it up on a Black Friday deal, and I think it's based on the movie. I'm not sure. The keychain is. Here we have Star Wars Republic Commando. This is a limited run game. I think Aspire did it. Haven't opened it yet. I just got it in the mail a few days ago. So here we have SteamWorld Heist, and this is the Ultimate Edition. As you can see, the sticker has been broke on this. Put a few hours into it. It's an okay game. Next we have Street Outlaws, The List. This is a sealed game that I found at like a flea market for $5. So I was like, a $5 Switch game, I might as well pick it up. Here we have Super Blood Hockey. This is Premium Edition's first release, I believe. And I've talked about them throughout these videos about how great their production is. And here you see the inner sleeve, and here's the actual game case itself. Just love the art in it. And as I open it up here, you'll see my little patch here that I won from completing the challenge on the card there. And I think you like tag them or tweet them with some pictures of your completion, and they send you the patch. And I just love the idea of that. It's just great. Makes buying their games, you know, even more fun and more collectible too when you get that patch. But just really enjoy Premium Edition games. Those guys are great. And here we have Super Crush KO, another super rare release. It's a more recent one as well. My copy's still sealed. I haven't got a chance to try it out yet. And here we have Super Mario 3D All-Stars. I mean, this is a great game. Everybody should have it by now, hopefully. It's got Mario 64, Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy, so it's one of the must-haves for a Switch collector, I would say. Super Mario Odyssey, one of the day one releases. It's Super Mario. It's open world. It's just awesome. I love this game. Here we have Super Mario Party. This is just a single copy of it compared to my double or my bundle I had shown earlier. It's a great party game. Play it with friends. Play it with my children. It's fun. This is a Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. It's a more recent release. This is another Black Friday deal that I had picked up, and looks like it comes with a booklet or something inside there. It's a little bit larger than other Switch releases, so I'll have to open that up one day and take a look at it. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I mean, this game's awesome. It has so many awesome Nintendo characters, and I mean, heck, characters from all over video game. So it's just fun time. Put a lot of hours into that. This is Super Epic. This is another Black Friday deal I'd picked up. It was like $10 or something on the publisher site, so I went ahead and bought that with a couple more of their games to check out. Here we have Sushi Striker. I don't know anything about this game. It was one of the games that was like for $3 or something at Walmart, so I figured at that price I might as well pick it up, and I'll probably check it out eventually. Here we have To the Moon. This is a limited run release. I believe it was released around the same time as Bikes and Nights, so I got them about the same time, but never actually went through and tried it out yet. This is Toe Jam and Earl Back in the Groove. It's also another limited run game, but I believe my copy is from Best Buy. It's the Best Buy cover variant. So went ahead and picked it up. I loved Toe Jam and Earl back in the day on Sega Genesis, so it's really nice to have, and I've played a little bit of it, not much. Happy to have it in the collection. Here we have Toki. It was part of a big collector's edition, like a collector's edition box, like a retro edition. I'm going to go ahead and show you the box that came with it here. And as you can see, yeah, retro collector edition. This came in with like a small arcade that you can actually put together and I guess put your Switch in, and a couple other things like stickers and some pretty cool stuff. I'd never played this game, so I did put a few hours into it since I've had it, and it's pretty fun. Here we have Tokyo School Life. This game was like a limited release. I think there's like 5,000 copies. I purchased it. It's a visual novel, so I haven't put any time into it. Like I said, I still haven't went down the visual novel rabbit hole yet, but maybe one day soon I'll try a couple of these out that I have. So it's pretty cool to have to add to the collection, and I like the limitedness of it. Here we have Travis Strikes Again. I haven't opened this up yet. I got this a couple years ago. Best Buy had this on sale for like $10, and I went ahead and just ordered a copy of it. I'd never played it yet, and I figured might as well pick it up for the Switch, so I'll get into that one day. This is Trigger Witch. This is a Play Asia exclusive, I believe. I literally got it in the mail the same time, like right after Christmas, so haven't got to open it or put any hours into it yet. This game is called Unrailed. It was a super rare release. I'm not sure much about the gameplay of it. It looks like it has that pixel art and graphics, maybe similar to like The Tourist or something like that, so I'll check it out one day. I haven't tried it yet. Here we have the Untitled Goose Game. This game is awesome. You play as a goose, and you basically torment a small neighborhood while you gather stuff and collect stuff and move stuff around. It's really fun. Me and my kids have put so many hours into it. It's a really enjoyable game. You should check it out for sure. Here we have Vaporium. It's like a steampunk dungeon, first-person look, like where you go through the dungeons. I've only put a couple hours into it. It's okay. The combat's a little funky for me, but I'd like to play a little bit more of it, so I'm not sure exactly where I got it from. It was one of my first purchases when I first got the Switch. Here is The Wonderful 101. I remember when this game finally got approved to come out on the Switch. I was excited for it because I hadn't played it on the Wii U, and it just so happened to be like $15 or something at GameStop, so I decided to go ahead and pick up a copy of it, and haven't tried it out yet, but I'm excited to put some hours into it one day. This is called World of Simulators, and as you can see from the sticker there, paid $9 for it at Walmart. It was in their clearance bin. I haven't even opened it yet. It's a couple of firefighter simulators and maybe a construction simulator, so maybe I'll try it out one day. Simulators really isn't my thing, so I don't know. 3 games for $9, so I went ahead and picked it up anyway. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. This game is really long. It's really fun. I put a lot of hours into it. I still haven't beat it yet, so it's still got a ways to go, I believe. And I also have the like a limited collector's edition or limited edition print of it. As you can see here, it's like a big box version. Has like a giant art book inside of there. Pretty heavy. I'm not going to open it up for you on here or anything, but mine had some wear and damage on it, so it was like on sale on eBay for like $40. So I was like, might as well pick it up. Outside of the box damage don't really matter much to me as long as the game is good and the game is included, so it was a easy pickup for me. Here we have Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This game I've also put multiple hours into it and still haven't beat it yet either. It's a long game. I've maybe put 25 hours into it, so maybe I'll put some more into it one day soon and finally beat it. But I'm happy to have it in my collection. I love RPGs that can give you hours of gameplay. It's nice to have. Here we have Yes, Your Grace. This is a super rare release. It's kind of old, but I'm pretty sure it's still available on the Super Rares website if you want to check it out yourself. It's on Xbox Game Pass, so I haven't even tried it yet. Maybe I will soon. This is Zoid's Wild Blast Unleashed, and this was at GameStop real cheap too. I think maybe like 10-15 bucks, so I went ahead and picked it up yet. Haven't put any hours into it yet, but I just wanted to really add it to my collection. Zoid's is sounds like a fun thing to do. And next I'm going to show you a couple of my collector's editions. These will be the last ones. Here is the Fire Emblem 30-year anniversary edition. This thing is pretty awesome. It comes with like an art book. It comes with like a clear NES replica, or like a NES game cartridge replica that has the sticker on it and everything. This game, however, this packaging is only, it came with a digital code, unfortunately, so there was no physical game that was included with this, so kind of disappointed in that, but it's kind of awesome to have a 30-year collection for that. Here we have Corpse Killer. It's the 25th anniversary edition, and I bought the big box limited edition of this. It's from Limited Run. They did this, and I remember seeing it as a kid, and at a couple of friends' house, and it has that live action, you know, with the actors and stuff acting out, and it's like a shooter where you, like a light gun shooter where you shoot the screen and stuff, and it was just so ridiculous, so I went ahead and picked that up on the Switch. This is the AI, the Somnium Files Special Agent Edition. I believe this is like a RPG mixed with a visual novel. So I'm not sure how this plays yet, but it hit Game Pass a few days back, so I've been meaning to play it on that because I figured I might as well keep this version of it sealed and play it while I have it. Easy copy of it to play. This is called Yomawari, the Long Night Collection. It's a NIS America release, and I just so happened to get the collector's edition. It wasn't on purpose. I just kind of bought it because I wanted this game because I like horror and survival kind of horror elements in games. So went ahead and picked this copy up, and as you can see, I haven't even opened it up yet. It just kind of stuck it on the shelf until I got more time to check it out. So I really wanted to add it to the collection, and it'll be fun to check out within the next year, so maybe this year I'll get to it. And here we have up next, this is called Sense, a Cyberpunk Ghost Story. Now this is the limited edition as well. It's a East Asia Soft release, and I think it's exclusive to them, and I just got this in probably a few days ago, so haven't put much time into it. I kind of opened it up and looked at it, and other than that I haven't played it yet, so I thought it sounded pretty cool. You know, it had a ghost story in the title, so I thought that would be interesting enough as it is. And here we have Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game. It's another copy of it. This is called the Complete Edition. And whenever Limited Run did their sale of this, I went ahead and bought a standard copy of it to play. Then I went ahead and bought this copy as well, just to hold on to. You know, I'm not gonna be shy about it. You know, I'll hold on to these to see if they retain value or even go up in value to resell in the future. So went ahead and grabbed that too because it was such a hot topic at the time. Then next we have Akiba's Strip. Now I don't know much about this game. It's like a some type of RPG that I haven't put any time into yet. I just got it on Amazon. It was on sale for like 40 bucks, and I think it had just come out, so went ahead and picked that up. And I believe this was a maybe a, like they brought it over from the Vita or something. I'm not entirely sure where the game come from. It's Exceed, so I tend to purchase a lot of their games, so I'm happy to have this in the collection here. Next we have if I can pronounce it correctly, it's Danganronpa Decadence, and this is the collector's edition. And a weird story about this game is whenever it released, I went to pick a copy of it up, but I could not find a standard edition of it anywhere. So I immediately went to eBay and Amazon and a couple other places, and for whatever reason the standard edition was going for over $100. But also on Amazon, this collector's edition was going for $99.99 new. So I was like, well, I really want the game, so I went ahead and picked a copy of it up and had it since then. And here we have some recent deliveries. This is super rare Cave Blazers. This literally just got delivered to my house today. Just wanted to go ahead and showcase that for the yearly video. This is called Mundawn. It's like a creepy hand-drawn adventure game. Another super rare game. Got it today as well. Here we have Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shiny Pearl. It's the double pack. For whatever reason, a guy on Facebook was selling this for $80 in my area, so I went ahead and picked it up, and sure enough, it's sealed and you know, includes this code for 200 Pokeballs or whatnot. And here we have Heaven's Machine. It's the other super rare release that came with my package today. And this game is supposedly like a physical only game where it won't be available digitally anywhere. So I went ahead and picked this up as part of the super rare shorts. So happy to have it.
Alright guys, that's my entire Nintendo Switch collection. Tell me what you guys think about it. Is there any titles I should pick up in the future? Is there anything missing that you think I should definitely have? Please let me know. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. I know it was quite a tedious process to go through each and every one of them, but I think I'll do this yearly. So for every game I add this year, I'll try to keep track of it and do another updated video at the end of the year, or the beginning of next year, we'll say. So thank you so much. Let me know what do you guys collect, and take care.